I was sitting in that hotel room and I was chilling. I was fucking chilling. I told my friends I was golden. I'm good. Don't even worry about me. I'm where they'll take care of me. I'm good. I'm laying around in bed. I'm flipping around channels. I had a breathing tube. So I got a scar right here. I had a breathing tube, so I couldn't speak. So just texting back and forth. When I'm talking to the doctors and nurses, I'm writing stuff down. I kind of like not speaking for that week. It was just kind of relaxing, and I wasn't worried and I wasn't down because after the doctor told me I had cancer, that 2 to 3 weeks before I was in that hospital bed, right, was the toughest 3 weeks of my fucking life. The toughest 3 weeks, because I'm figuring out what to do with the house. If at any point my wife gives birth, it throws whatever plan I had completely out the window. Mm-hmm. So I needed for her to hold out as long as she could. Obviously not up to her.
Hold it in, baby. Hold it in.
Hold on, baby.
Hold it in.
But all the things that I needed or wanted to get done, they were done.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They were done. My family was in our home. Granted, not everything is perfect, but they're there. We worked our ass off to get there, but they're there. I might be in a hospital bed, but they are where they need to be. And I made sure that I got them there. I'll be all right. I'm good.
I got to ask you now. I don't know if y'all wondering, how did the job support you?
Really well.
Yeah. Right? Like, how did the job? I'm thinking, like, because that's another stress factor that could be added where they're like, yo, we're going to get somebody else or something.
So earlier I told you about a friend of mine that I met at Enterprise Rent-A-Car that would impact my life 20 years down the line. That friend was somebody that I worked directly for at the time when I went through the cancer diagnosis. And, immediately after it happened, he was one of the first phone calls that I made after I got out the doctor's office. And he said, whatever time you need, don't even worry about it. We'll talk to HR. We'll get you what you need. We'll set you up. Don't even stress it. So I appreciate him beyond words can express, man. That's good.
Real.
Yeah. That's crucial. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm thankful that you had a person that actually cared about you. Again, what we talked about, right, as a human being and not just a cog in the wheel. Because if they looked at you as just a cog in the wheel, then they would have been like, yo, we got work to do. We got numbers to hit. So we got to do what we got to do as a company, as a business. It's not personal. And that could have not went the right way,
Yeah, for sure. I had a lot of luck. I'm not, it's not beyond me to know that. I benefited from a lot of luck there. But I'm also a firm believer in creating your own luck, right? And that comes from the work that you put in. Sometimes you get lucky in life, and that's all right. But, the work is the work, and the work facilitates the luck. So I'm okay with that.